Hello and welcome to the channel. I already made a video of a comparison of the RF lens 200 to 800 against the 200 to 400 L lens with internal extender 1.4. This is quite heavy. And this was pretty sharp lens, even compare it with the prime lenses. For example, 600mm f4 prime lens, it looks similar, nearly the same. I know in this lens factory there has been some little difference. So if you were lucky, you have a little bit a sharper lens. If you are unlucky, it would be a little bit less sharp, but this lens that I have, it's luckily very sharp. And I already bought the RF 200 to 800, and with this lens I was as well very lucky because it seems a very sharp lens. I don't know if the specs are all the same, or in this factory is also some difference of lens. This could be. To be honest, this lens here I have sold now because since I have a 600mm, it doesn't make sense to have this one and the RF lens, and this is so heavy in comparison to the RF lens. So I thought I make again a comparison, landscape, images of animal, and also far images and near subjects, so of these two lenses, because the first time I tested this I was really surprised how close these both lenses are, basically on quality. The light f4 is for sure much better than f9 on the maximum zoom. On the maximum zoom with internal extender on, this is an f5.6. But mainly f-stops, to be honest, is not so much important than it was in the past, because the newer cameras can go much higher ISO than the older ones. Because on the older ones, top brands 10 years ago, with 6400 ISO, it was end of the road. Everything above that was crap. But today you can go easily 1200, 800, even 25,000 with most of the prime brands of the system cameras that are out now.
Let's compare these two lenses. The price difference could not be bigger because the RF lens is nearly 5 times cheaper than the L lens. But of course the 200 to 400 lens is pretty old, and at the time of the release it was the world's #1 zoom lens for sure, one of the best lenses ever created in that year of the release. But now some years has passed, and also cheaper lenses comes very near to it now. as you can see, they are not so far apart of the quality. I hope you enjoyed this clip. I wish you all a very nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.